Deadline for the COVAX scheme had been extended from August the 31st, with some countries still on the fence about the extent of their involvement. France has now become the latest to say that whilst it will provide some funding, it won't be sourcing vaccines through the programme and will instead go through a joint EU scheme. The UK is also taking a similar approach. The US, however, is refusing to sign up at all. This is despite warnings from the WHO about so-called vaccine nationalism, effectively wealthier nations hoarding supply of any potential shot at the expense of poorer nations. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said there needed to be more global cooperation.
If they're going to show real commitment to defeating this pandemic, it's by having a genuine solidarity. That's number one. And second, the resources we need to defeat the virus, we're hoping that we may have a vaccine, is by allocating enough resources.
There are growing calls in Europe for reform of the WHO, led by France and Germany, and those were echoed by the EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen during her State of the Union address on Wednesday. There are concerns about the scale of the pandemic, which has exposed vulnerabilities in international organisations like the World Health Organization, something that Ursula von der Leyen described as creeping paralysis, and that they were too subjected to external forces. Europe is arguing for change by design, not for a complete destruction of the international system, so therefore taking a softer line on that than the Trump administration in the US. Lucy Hough, SABC News, Brussels.